Hello, I'm Dr. Stephen Strange. Ryan and Nicole asked me to watch over their magic arcanum while they took a vacation to a place they described as Zendikar. But they are now overdue in returning, and I'm afraid they may be in danger. That's why I've assembled a party of adventurers native to Zendikar to help me search for Ryan and Nicole. Since I no longer have the time stone, I can only hope we're not too late. I'd better get going. The Avengers of Zendikar are waiting. And here are the Avengers of Zendikar as I was able to assemble them. Now, I am no stranger to a variety of different magics, but the reliance on lands for mana here did strike me as a bit odd. Nevertheless, here's the best team I could bring forth. Archpriest of Iona, a cleric, excellent addition to any team. Kitesail cleric reminds me of Falcon. Practice tactics, well, the Avengers are certainly well practiced in what they do. Overwhelmed apprentice reminds me of myself when I was but an apprentice of the mystic arts. Tajuru Blightblade reminds me of my fellow Avengers Hawkeye and Black Widow. Seasoned Hollowblade, he's a real war machine if you know what I mean. Nimble Trapfinder, an excellent rogue. And the Paragons, these are a bit of a wild card, certainly help make our party come together. Stonework Pack Beast, if you squint, that looks like an Iron Man, And then we have a great angel wizard who can fly and make her team invulnerable. Why, that's me, of course. Ameria Captain is another winged Avenger, and Squad Commander looks like my old friend Captain America. He brings a whole army of warriors to battle and is able to protect everyone if your party is big enough. One of my favorite tricks to use on an opponent is to open a portal and send them on a journey to oblivion where they can no longer harm me. And what Avengers would not be complete without a big green hulking monster to smash things when the time is right? Why, yes, if you assemble all of the Avengers, you will certainly enjoy the spoils of your adventure. Now, there's only one pathway that connects all these things together, so we had to make do with some of the basic lands of Zendikar and a single base camp, which is the SHIELD headquarters in this version of the Avengers. Armed with that, we'll see what we can do to rescue Ryan and Nicole from whatever fate has in store for them. Here we go. And here's our first outing with the party of Avengers on Zendikar. We have some of these necessary basic lands and a interesting mix of heroes. Let's keep it and see how it goes. We'll start, of course, with a plains into the Archpriest. A human cleric. His power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, oh my gosh, a magical crab. Well, I guess we'll put down our own cleric, rogue, warrior, wizard. And there's not really any point in attacking yet. We don't want to betray the power of our own hand. Another crab. They're going to attack my sanity and try to mill away my knowledge of the mystic arts. Not once, but twice. How will we overcome this? Well, another Paragon, sort of like a reserve member of the Avengers. Now we have two excellent 3-powered attackers, able to get by the crabs. This puts our opponent on a very fast clock, but will it be enough? I mean, I would know about clocks as Keeper of the Time Stone. Time is something you always want to have on your side. Ugh! One of our Avengers has drowned! And we are still short on lands, but we do have a replacement Avenger, making our attacks profitable again. Our opponent will have to remove another threat or increase their own defenses. Or perhaps use one of their crabs to absorb some damage. Otherwise, we have lethal attack ready. Fairy's tutelage. They are attempting to increase the speed at which their crabs can eat my brain. Bold move, Izo. Bold move. Ah, excellent. Another land. And that lets us bring forth a veteran Avenger. Veteran Avenger. Hulk! And now, we can make our priest fly. Perhaps he's Iron Man. I don't know. Alright, we are now in excellent position to take down our first opponent with the Avengers party. Can they... Perhaps I spoke too soon. Much of our forces have been decimated. And we lack the blue mana necessary to summon reinforcements. All we can do is press the attack. My brain continues to ache from the constant grinding noises. But our opponent frantically searches for answers to our twin archpriests. They succumb to the might of the Avengers, but we are no step closer to finding Ryan and Nicole. Perhaps our next adventure will be more fortuitous. Alright, the Avengers have assembled. We have an excellent mix of lands. Plenty of early Avengers we can call upon. I think we keep this hand of magic. And we'll start with Wong. Ha ha! These are both excellent cards, and I'd love to draw them. Let's see what Digital Domino, Catman, has on his side of the battlefield. Well, we can continue to grow our team and see what else is waiting in store in our future. Scry Mechanic, one of my personal favorites. Another land. Perfect. These wizards are not strong, but given time, they'll get the job done. A short sword. How martial of you. Strong attack against the opponent. Are they the ones holding Ryan and Nicole? Oh, a knight. Interesting. Did not realize they were native to Zendikar. A knight with a sword. Nevertheless, we shall use this fabled passage to seek refuge among the trees. So we have Cleric and Wizard. We could bring down a Warrior. And this Knight can't actually block any of our attacks. So we'll continue to press our growing advantage. An Acolyte. Very well. Your knight grows in power, but he still cannot defend you. We don't even fear the damage. A rogue! Excellent! I believe this gives us a full party of Avengers. And now we will send their lone acolyte on a journey to oblivion through one of my portals. Avengers! Well done. Still no sign of Ryan and Nicole. We'll keep checking. Avengers, once again on the scene. A good mix of necessary lands and creatures. I think we're gonna be just fine here. Another attempt to devour our knowledge. Tisk tisk. Cannot beat the Sorcerer Supreme. by devouring his knowledge. We'll add a warrior to improve the attack power of our cleric. And again, they go for our brain. There you go. Mount your own defense. A small obstacle for our Avengers to overcome. Well, we have no way to increase their power, but we can attack this turn. Something will get through. And we'll call forth some reinforcements. So we have warriors and clerics. We can put down a rogue next turn. Our opponent considers their options. Who is this hooded man with the glowing eyes? He reminds me of Caecilius. But I defeated him, and I will defeat this mystery man as well. First, we need access to an island. And now next turn, we will have a full party. If the Avengers are good at one thing, it's causing destruction. Opponent uses a fabled passage to find yet another island. Curious. And the familiar tutelage trying to take me to school, but again, Sorcerer Supreme. I believe those passages work better when you have those mystical crabs on the battlefield, but... Hey, what's Wong doing on their side? Well, Hulk smash? Make each of them fly. And the trap finder can't be blocked. We do get to draw 3 more cards. Knowledge is power, as they say. And our opponent concedes they cannot defeat the Avengers. Still no sign of Ryan and Nicole. Shall we check once more? Alright, here we go with one more test of the Zendikar Avengers. I see a good mix of lands and Avengers, so let's keep it. Our opponent looks like a raving madman named Zeref. Perhaps he knows where Ryan and Nicole are. A weaselback redcap. Very well. Our own Archpriest of Iona will take the field against him. So it's a cleric. We have another cleric waiting in our hand. We won't yet be able to play a rogue unless we draw a green source of mana. Our opponent could put their mana into the red cap to increase its power. Not worth it. Anything else, opponent? I've come to bargain. See if I can message them. Hello. Very well, we can now play a wizard and use her insight to peer through time. Not 14 million times, but twice. And see what awaits our future. A warrior would be an excellent addition to our Avengers. They have a Hulk. I was told that those trained in the arts of red magic were quick, but Zeref here once again offers a trade of creatures, but we'd rather keep our party assembled. He summons forth his own Hulk. Very well. Our Avengers are doing an excellent job holding off the aggressive forces of Zeref. Even his own version of the Red Hulk is an equal match for our seasoned Hollowblade. Is he invincible? Indestructible even? Yes. Is he Iron Man? Nobody can replace Tony Stark. But not a terrible impression. Our opponent again making every use of their available seconds. And again, we will not take the bait of their red cap. When Goblin Gang Leader enters the battlefield, create 2 red goblin creature tokens. So they amass a small army of their own. We will enjoy the spoils of our adventure. Ooh. And get rid of their Red Hulk. Now next turn, we can use the Paragon to search for even more reinforcements. Our Green Hulk would be excellent. A Goblin Gathering. Their numbers continue to multiply. And we'll make 2 blocks that should be safe. Zeref, again, running the numbers. Infuriate. Very well, we may lose our wizard. We will not lose our Hollow Blade. Perhaps we'll answer their goblin army with our own warrior army. So as it stands, we have a cleric, a warrior, a rogue, and a wizard. Can we make it through this turn without losing any of our Avengers? Another gang leader. The numbers continue to grow. But now we know our team will be safe because any attack they make, we can either ignore or block without losing anyone. Yet they try it anyway. We don't need another land. Squad commander. This plane's Captain America. Now we can attack them without fear. And then use our own warriors to hold off their goblins should they attack us back. Our Avengers are very close to claiming another victory. Zeref drops everything he can from his hand. And commits all of his forces to an attack. 6, 7, 8, 9. And he'll have 1 mana left. We would go to 5. And certainly kill him on the crackback. Is it worth blocking? Just in case they have some trick in store. Ah, the goblins remain infuriated. Even that won't be enough. I believe this is another victory for Zendikar's mightiest heroes. Zeref just needs to admit it. Zeref, I've already looked into the future. I've explored 14 million alternate realities in every one of these. It's a flavor win. The Avengers of Zendikar undefeated as we search for Ryan and Nicole, but we still haven't found them. Perhaps you know where they are. Leave me a message in the comments beneath this video, and then be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the great stories you'll only find here on Magic Arcanum as I continue to fill in while Ryan and Nicole are lost somewhere out there on the plane. We'll see you.